Hey, hey everybody. I have been talking like all morning, and so I'm losing my voice again. I'll wait for some people to pop on. Hey JC210. It is such a gorgeous day. Hey Mary Flowers Boys, how are you? It's good to see you. Hey Jay Smith, thanks for jumping on. We are talking about media and its importance. Hey Travis, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Hey Brandy. You guys are great. Hey Lisa, good morning. Or good afternoon. What is it? It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. How are you guys? I have totally lost track of time. I have been doing so much work today. Hey Tony, how are you? Sam, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Hey Marty. Awesome. If you guys could take a minute to share this broadcast, I would appreciate it. Hey Marsha, good to see you. Lisa, it's not funny. It is serious. It is serious business around here today. But I'm about to go pick up. Hey Ulysses, thank you for the compliment. I have to pick up my children from school, and so I had to break anyway. Yeah, work is good. We won't complain about having work. It is absolutely good. Thank you, Mary, for recentering me on what's really important in life, which is working and bringing in some revenue to feed my children. I know, it's like 95 degrees. It's like there's some heat wave in Chicago, and so, you know, it's relative. It's like 95 degrees here in Dallas, so I get it. And I will be in Chicago. I'm speaking at the Limitless Conference in Chicago, and so I'm super excited about that. And so I just want the weather to hold. Just hold. I'm there like the 1st. I think the conference is the 5th through the 7th. And I'm there on the 6th. So just hold the weather. So interestingly enough, I also did a panel. I was on a panel Saturday. Hey, Ronnie. Talking about why media is important to your business, your book, your brand. I know, I love Chicago too. And you are Chicago, Maurice. So it's awesome. I miss Chicago a lot. And it was so interesting. It was all about why media was important, and my portion of it was really just kind of detailing why it was important and what it can do for your business. And so I thought it was interesting that so many people kind of, question, like they don't even think that, that media is important. So I wanted to talk about it and just kind of, like I said, detail that. I am doing a free webinar on Thursday of this week, and it's all about how to get media by the end of the year, media coverage. And so if you want to register for that, I put the link in the post, but it's bit.ly/end of year media. Oh, hey Donald, I'm in LA quite a bit. Yeah, media actually, but I think it does more than that. And I think that, and so I wanted to talk about it. So thank you, Ulysses. Yes, media absolutely gets the word out. Hey, Christopher, good to see you. And it gets it to a wider audience. So primarily television, newspapers, and radio, that's what I focus on. They really disseminate information quickly. And so you're talking about the potential to get in front of millions and millions of people. And, just think of what a game changer that would do for your business or your brand. So, most people don't know the stats, but like the Tom Joyner Morning Show, there are 8 million people, listening at any given time. And so that is powerful, powerful for your message. And so, hey Tanya, good to see you. So that's really powerful for your message. Yeah, some people don't pay attention. Some people think that media is outdated, so they don't give it the attention it deserves, and it is absolutely not. Welcome if this is your first day on Periscope. It's good to see you. The other great thing about media is you can really choose your media outlets to target a certain group of people. So say you're doing a charity fundraiser, in your city. Local media is going to be really, really important to actually getting people in the building. It may not necessarily be a national media outlet that will do that for you, because maybe people aren't going to travel. But if it's a local event and you're really just trying to put butts in the seats, as we like to do at our conferences, then maybe it is local media that's going to serve you. Now, if it's a nationwide initiative, local media will be good, but I'm sorry, I don't know why you can't hear me in Orlando. I don't know. Maybe you need to turn your volume up. But if you can't hear me, then this is not even going to be helpful. Hey, Lisa, good to have you on your first day. All right, Charles, have fun at class. So you can really target. You can like if it's a say for instance, if it's a Hispanic event, maybe you want to go to their media outlets so that you can get their audience. If it's, for children, you might want to focus on, radio stations that target younger, so you just can be really specific about what the target audience is and really speak to them. The other thing is that it helps establish your group or your organization or your business as legitimate. I talk a lot about like third-party credibility, and that's what the media is. The media, most people, and this is not actually, like the media is not really endorsing you because they're on your platform, but that's how it's perceived. So if you do an interview on CNN, it gives you a certain amount of legitimacy that you may not get on your own. And that's why you see, a lot of speakers and experts, and even on my website, you'll see like different media outlets like NBC, OWN magazine, whatever, platform we've been on, you'll see as seen on. And that kind of gives us a little bit of extra credibility that somebody else may not have. So you want to be very, very clear on that. It definitely sets you apart from your competition. It also can help you build your profile in the community, and this is very helpful if you have an organization that relies on donations, if you need members, or you do fundraisers that kind of thing. Definitely having that credibility raises your profile among the general public, and they may be more inclined to give because they know that you've been endorsed by the media. So it's great, and it really does help build brand definition for you. And so we all, I've talked about it, and I won't stop talking about it. It's really important. Our brand kind of means everything when it comes to client lead generation, making revenue, building our brand. Building our platform and that sort of thing. So you want to make sure that you're working on your brand, and it can definitely, media can definitely contribute to that. So, and I think that, one thing that a lot of people, underestimate is what the media is known for, and that's really for shaping opinions. And so it's a significant power, and if anything you do is based on a cause, you can definitely sway opinions by using the media. We want it to be positive, right? We want it to be good publicity. The saying goes is that all publicity is good publicity, and that's not necessarily true. So some bad publicity will help certain people, but if you are an organization, you don't want, or a community organization, or, a foundation or something that relies on your good name, you certainly don't want any bad publicity attached to it. So you want to be very clear about that too. It increases your profile among decision makers and VIPs. So what I have found with my clients and my business is the more visibility you have and the more credibility you have. Hey, Lexi, how are you? It's good to see you. You just made my day. The more credibility you have, then your clientele are more qualified. So it kind of raises the people that want to work with you. So like for me, I get a lot of celebrity requests, a lot of really influential people because I am so visible. And I have I have years in it too, so I have a great reputation, but I am, so visible. And so that's really important too. So I think that people discount the media a lot, but it really is an important part of business. So those are just a few of the reasons. Media really can build your business, build your platform, build your brand, and that leads to more clients, that leads to more opportunities in the media, it leads to more speaking engagements, and so bottom line, it leads to more revenue. And it ultimately, I think that's what we all want to do, in business. I think we all, want to live a comfortable life. And so it's really, really important. So yay for media. So like I said, I'm doing a webinar on Thursday. It's Thursday night at 8. Official light skin, you have officially joined. That's funny. I'm doing a webinar at 8 on Thursday, 8 p.m. Central. It's going to be an hour long. A lot of people have already registered. So I don't know how much room we're going to have on the actual live webinar, but if you do register, you'll get a recording of it. So, oh, thank you for signing up already. So the website for that is bit.ly/end-of-year-media. And I don't know if you guys saw my live feed yesterday. And Mary, this is good for you too. I don't know if you saw my live feed yesterday. Hey Nate, how are you? Okay, Black Billionaire. But I had a really interesting conversation over the weekend, and you know, it was with a friend who is technology based, which is I am not. Hey Connie Briscoe, how are you? Connie is a phenomenal author. If you're not familiar with her, you should get connected. She's a fiction writer, and I think she wrote some nonfiction. I'm not sure. Connie, did you? But anyway, she's phenomenal at writing. I'm a big fan. And so I talked about the power not just of media, but I was like, what if we took it one step farther and we actually, hey Warren, and we actually were able to create our own shows? I mean, like, what would that do for your business or your brand? If you could actually, yeah, Lisa, she is the best. If you could actually have your own show. And so I didn't know that there, you know, there's, oh, thank you for the hearts, Warren. Oh, good. I'm glad, Mary. So we should talk about that, Mary, sidebar. We should definitely talk about it. And so I'm working on that. I'm working on a way, you know, for my clients to be able to create their own shows. And I think it would be a good look for anybody who is looking to really up their visibility, up their credibility, and change the game. It's like I'm in this to change the game, and I'm looking for game changers that want to do it with me. So I'll talk about that on the webinar too. So if it's ever been of an interest to you to have your own show, whether it is, you know, your expertise based, like a financial talk show or a relationship talk show, or even just, you know, good content, whether it's entertaining or funny, I think it would be really interesting to see what we can do with that. So I'm going to talk a lot about that on the webinar as well. So I'm excited. So the webinar, the address again is bit.ly/end-of-year-media. bit.ly/end-of-year-media. I thank you for all the hearts. I thank you for the shares. I really appreciate you. And just keep an eye on the Facebook feeds, because I'm going to be doing a lot of, you know, as we end the year, because we want to end the year strong. That's like really important, because we want to leverage that momentum going into 2018. And so we need to make sure that we're doing some of the things. So I know people have requested some writing webinars. If you look, Derek, if you look in the actual comment box, the link is there. If you search Nikki Woods on Facebook, I think it's Nikki Woods 2U, the letter. That's how you can find me on Facebook. And so people have requested some writing training, and so I'm going to do that. I also spoke with a literary agent on, oh, hey Nate, now I remember who you are. Good to see you. Hope you are well. I spoke to a literary agent who wants to come on and do some training for those who are not familiar with the process of having an agent. I've had an agent, but it's still kind of a mystical process to me. So she's agreed to come on and do some training around that. So I think that's going to be amazing. So it's a lot of great stuff. So just make sure you're connected. All right, so I'm going to go pick up my big hip baby boys. I will see you guys later. I hope you have a phenomenal day. And if you want to still share the broadcast, you can, so that other people can get the information that they need in order to grow their business. Hey, Miss Montgomery, thank you for the waves. I appreciate it. So you guys have a phenomenal day. I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I think we're going to talk about wins tonight. We haven't done that in a few days, so make sure you're logging on. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.